He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight.
Choosing your battles wisely is a fundamental aspect of strategy. Welcome to our exploration of one of the most enduring and influential works in history, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Written over 2,000 years ago, this ancient Chinese text has stood the test of time, not just as a military manual, but as a guide to strategy, leadership, and decision-making in various aspects of life. The Art of War is a collection of strategic principles and insights that delve deep into the nature of conflict, competition, and human behavior. Its teachings have been applied not only on the battlefield, but also in business, sports, politics, and personal development. Sun Tzu's wisdom emphasizes the importance of careful planning, flexibility, and understanding both your strengths and your opponent's weaknesses. Throughout the chapters, he guides us on how to maneuver through challenges, exploit opportunities, and achieve success with minimal risk and effort. In this video, we'll journey through each chapter, unraveling the key concepts and strategies that have made The Art of War a timeless classic. Whether you're a leader, strategist, or simply someone looking to gain a deeper understanding of human dynamics, these lessons will offer valuable insights that you can apply to your own life. Chapter 1. Laying Plans. In the realm of warfare, preparation is paramount. Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist, emphasizes that the foundation of any successful campaign is laid in the planning stages. This chapter explores the essential elements of effective planning, which are crucial not only in battle, but also in various strategic contexts. The importance of planning. Sun Tzu asserts that all warfare is based on deception. This principle underscores the necessity of thorough and strategic planning. Effective plans take into account various factors, including the strengths and weaknesses of both sides, the environment, and the goals of the campaign. Assessment of the situation. The first step in planning is a comprehensive assessment of the situation. Sun Tzu advises evaluating 5 fundamental factors: the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, and method and discipline. Each of these elements plays a critical role in determining the viability and direction of your strategy. 1. The moral law. This refers to the alignment of your goals with the interest of your people. A leader who maintains the support and morale of their troops is more likely to succeed. 2. Heaven. This encompasses environmental factors such as weather and seasonal conditions that can impact the outcome of a campaign. 3. Earth. The terrain plays a crucial role in warfare. Understanding and utilizing the geographical features of the battlefield can offer significant advantages. 4. The commander. The qualities of leadership, wisdom, courage, and decisiveness are essential for successful planning and execution. 5. Method and discipline. Efficient organization and management of resources and personnel ensure that the strategy is implemented effectively. Understanding strengths and weaknesses. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of knowing both your own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of your opponent. This self-awareness and insight into the enemy allow for the development of strategies that capitalize on opportunities while minimizing risks. 1. Strengths. Recognize and leverage your advantages, whether they be superior numbers, better equipment, or more skilled personnel. Ensure that these strengths are applied strategically to achieve your objectives. 2. Weaknesses. Identify and address vulnerabilities in your own position. Equally, exploit the weaknesses of your opponent to gain a tactical edge. Strategic goals. Effective planning involves setting clear and achievable goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, and aligned with the overall strategy. Sun Tzu advises that successful plans are those that are flexible and adaptable to changing circumstances. The role of deception. Deception is a key component of Sun Tzu's strategy. By misleading the enemy about your true intentions and capabilities, you can create opportunities to strike when and where they are least expected. This approach requires a deep understanding of both your own plans and the enemy's likely reactions. Preparation and flexibility. While thorough planning is essential, Sun Tzu warns against rigidity. Plans must be flexible and adaptable to the dynamics of the battlefield. The ability to adjust your strategy in response to changing conditions is a critical factor in achieving success. In summary, the art of laying plans is a multifaceted process that involves a careful assessment of all relevant factors, a deep understanding of both your own position and that of your opponent, and the ability to adapt and deceive as needed. By mastering these elements, you can lay the groundwork for a successful campaign, whether in warfare or in other strategic endeavors. Chapter 2. Waging War. Waging war is more than just a battle. It involves a complex interplay of resources, morale, and strategic execution. Sun Tzu provides crucial insights into managing these aspects to ensure a successful campaign. This chapter explores the dynamics of warfare, focusing on the efficient use of resources and maintaining morale. In The Cost of War, Sun Tzu emphasizes that war is costly, not only in terms of finances, but also in terms of human resources and societal impact. Before engaging in conflict, a thorough assessment of the costs and benefits is essential. Understanding these costs helps in determining whether the war is worth pursuing and how to manage resources effectively. 1. Financial costs. War consumes considerable financial resources, including the cost of equipment, supplies, and logistics. Proper budgeting and financial planning are necessary to sustain a prolonged conflict. 2. Human costs. The loss of lives and the impact on soldiers' families must be considered. A successful campaign minimizes unnecessary casualties and maintains the well-being of troops. 3. Societal impact. War affects the broader society, including economic stability and public morale. It's crucial to manage these impacts to maintain support for the war effort. Maintaining morale. Morale is a critical factor in the success of any campaign. Sun Tzu asserts that the morale of both the army and the people is pivotal. High morale can lead to greater resilience and effectiveness, while low morale can undermine the war effort. 1. Leadership and inspiration. Leaders must inspire and motivate their troops. Effective communication, recognition of achievements, and addressing concerns help in maintaining high morale. 2. Supply lines and support. Ensuring that troops are well supplied and that their needs are met contributes to maintaining their morale. Adequate provisions and support systems are essential. 3. Avoiding prolonged conflict. Prolonged wars can erode morale and exhaust resources. Strategic decisions should aim for decisive victories that shorten the duration of conflict. Strategic execution. Effective execution of war plans requires meticulous attention to detail and adaptability. Sun Tzu advises that flexibility and quick decision-making are key to responding to changing circumstances on the battlefield. 1. Implementation of plans. Ensure that plans are executed efficiently and adapt as needed. Coordination among various units and timely adjustments to strategies are essential for success. 2. Adapting to circumstances. The ability to adjust tactics based on real-time developments can turn the tide of battle. Flexibility in strategy allows for effective responses to unforeseen challenges. 3. Utilizing advantages. Leverage any advantages, such as superior positioning or technological superiority, to maximize effectiveness. Taking advantage of favorable conditions can lead to a significant edge. Resource management. Proper management of resources is critical for sustaining a war effort. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of efficient use of supplies and personnel to ensure long-term viability. 1. Logistics and supply chains. Efficient logistics ensure that supplies reach their destination and that resources are used effectively. This includes transportation, storage, and distribution of essential items. 2. Personnel allocation. Deploying personnel in roles where they are most effective ensure that human resources are used optimally. Avoiding overextension and ensuring proper training contribute to operational success. 3. Resource conservation. Conserve resources by avoiding unnecessary battles and using them strategically. This includes rationing supplies and minimizing waste. In summary, waging war involves a careful balance of managing costs, maintaining morale, executing strategies effectively, and efficiently using resources. By addressing these aspects, a leader can enhance the chances of success and achieve their objectives while minimizing negative impacts. Chapter 3. Attack by Stratagem. Strategic deception and clever tactics are central to Sun Tzu's approach to warfare. Chapter 3. Attack by Stratagem delves into how to use cunning and strategic planning to outwit and overcome opponents. This chapter highlights the importance of deception, surprise, and adaptability in achieving victory. The art of deception. Sun Tzu asserts that deception is a fundamental aspect of successful warfare. By misleading the enemy about your true intentions and capabilities, you can gain a strategic advantage. 1. Creating false impressions. One way to deceive is by creating false impressions of your intentions. For example, feigning weakness or retreat can lure the enemy into a vulnerable position, allowing you to strike unexpectedly. 2. Disguising your true strength. Conceal your strength and plans from the enemy. By hiding your true capabilities and intentions, you can surprise your opponent and exploit their overconfidence. 3. Manipulating perceptions. Use misinformation and feints to manipulate how the enemy perceives the situation. This can lead them to make strategic errors that you can exploit. Surprise and timing. Surprise is a crucial element in Sun Tzu's strategy. By attacking when and where the enemy least expects it, you can gain a significant advantage. 1. Striking unexpectedly. Choose the timing of your attack to catch the enemy off guard. An unexpected assault can disrupt their plans and reduce their ability to respond effectively. 2. Exploiting opportunities. Be prepared to capitalize on opportunities as they arise. Flexible planning and readiness to act on sudden developments can turn the tide in your favor. 3. Creating distractions. Use diversions to draw the enemy's attention away from your true objectives. This can create openings for more decisive actions. Adapting to the enemy. Understanding and adapting to the enemy's strategies and tactics is essential for success. Sun Tzu advises that you should be vigilant and responsive to the enemy's actions. 1. Observing the enemy. Pay close attention to the enemy's movements and behavior. This observation can provide valuable insights into their plans and vulnerabilities. 2. Responding to changes. Be ready to adjust your own tactics in response to changes in the enemy's strategy. Flexibility and adaptability are key to maintaining an advantage. 3. Exploiting weaknesses. Identify and exploit weaknesses in the enemy's strategy or position. Effective use of information and intelligence can help you target these vulnerabilities. The use of spies. Sun Tzu emphasizes the value of intelligence in warfare. Spies and reconnaissance play a crucial role in gathering information about the enemy and their plans. 1. Gathering intelligence. Use spies to obtain information about the enemy's movements, strength, and weaknesses. Accurate intelligence enables better-informed strategic decisions. 2. Securing information. Ensure that your own plans and movements are kept secret from the enemy. Effective counterintelligence helps prevent the enemy from gaining insights into your strategy. 3. Interpreting data. Analyze the information gathered by spies to understand the enemy's intentions and adapt your strategies accordingly. Applying stratagem in non-military contexts. The principles of stratagem and deception are not limited to warfare. They can be applied in various strategic situations, such as business negotiations and competitive environments. 1. Business and negotiations. Use strategic thinking and deception in business to outmaneuver competitors and achieve favorable outcomes. Understanding and anticipating the actions of competitors can provide a significant advantage. Apply these principles to personal goals by managing perceptions and creating opportunities for success. Strategic planning and adaptability can enhance personal achievements. In summary, attack by stratagem highlights the importance of deception, surprise, and adaptability in achieving success. By misleading the enemy, exploiting opportunities, and adapting to their strategies, you can gain a significant advantage and improve your chances of victory. Chapter 4. Tactical Dispositions. Effective tactical dispositions are essential for achieving success in warfare. In Chapter 4, Sun Tzu focuses on the importance of positioning, flexibility, and adaptation in military strategy. This chapter explores how to utilize terrain, manage forces, and respond to changing conditions to gain a strategic advantage. The importance of positioning. Positioning refers to the strategic placement of troops and resources to maximize their effectiveness. Sun Tzu emphasizes that the choice of position can greatly influence the outcome of a battle. 1. Utilizing terrain. Understand and use the terrain to your advantage. Positioning forces on high ground or in defensive positions can provide significant tactical benefits. 2. Choosing the right location. Select positions that enhance your strength and mitigate your weaknesses. Ensure that your location allows for effective deployment and movement of troops. 3. Avoiding vulnerable positions. Avoid placing your forces in positions that expose them to unnecessary risk. Ensure that your positioning minimizes the risk of being outflanked or ambushed. Flexibility in tactics. Flexibility is a key component of successful tactics. Sun Tzu advises that rigid adherence to a single plan can be detrimental. Instead, adaptability allows for effective responses to changing conditions on the battlefield. 1. Adjusting to circumstances. Be prepared to alter your tactics based on the evolving situation. Respond to the enemy's movements and adapt your strategy to exploit opportunities. 2. Dynamic deployment. Shift and reallocate resources and troops as needed. Effective deployment ensures that you can respond to threats and opportunities as they arise. 3. Innovative tactics. Employ creative and unconventional tactics to surprise and outmaneuver the enemy. Innovation can provide an edge in situations where traditional approaches may fall short. Effective use of forces. Proper management and allocation of forces are critical for achieving tactical success. Sun Tzu emphasizes the need to deploy forces in a manner that maximizes their impact. 1. Concentrating forces. Concentrate your forces at key points to achieve a decisive advantage. Massing troops at critical locations can overwhelm the enemy and secure important objectives. 2. Maintaining reserve forces. Keep a reserve of forces to respond to unforeseen developments or to exploit opportunities as they arise. Reserve forces provide flexibility and strength in critical situations. 3. Balancing offense and defense. Strike a balance between offensive and defensive actions. Effective tactics involve both attacking when advantageous and defending when necessary. Anticipating the enemy. Understanding and anticipating the enemy's tactics is crucial for successful tactical dispositions. Sun Tzu advises that you should be aware of the enemy's plans and adapt your tactics accordingly. 1. Observing the enemy. Monitor the enemy's movements and behavior to gain insights into their intentions. Use this information to adjust your own tactics and strategies. 2. Exploiting enemy weaknesses. Identify and exploit weaknesses in the enemy's positioning or strategy. Effective use of intelligence allows you to target areas where the enemy is most vulnerable. 3. Responding to threats. Be prepared to address threats and challenges posed by the enemy. Adapt your tactics to counteract the enemy's actions and maintain your strategic advantage. Tactical dispositions in non-military contexts. The principles of tactical dispositions can also be applied in non-military situations, such as business or personal planning. 1. Business strategy. Apply these principles to manage resources and position your business advantageously in the market. Adapt strategies based on market conditions and competitor actions. 2. Personal goals. Use tactical thinking to achieve personal objectives by positioning yourself effectively and adapting to changes in circumstances. In summary, tactical dispositions highlights the importance of effective positioning, flexibility, and management of forces in achieving tactical success. By utilizing terrain, adapting to changing conditions, and understanding the enemy, you can gain a significant strategic advantage and enhance your chances of success. Chapter 5. Energy. Energy, or the effective use of resources and momentum, is crucial for maintaining strategic advantage in warfare. In Chapter 5, Sun Tzu discusses how to harness and manage energy to achieve success. This chapter focuses on concentration, efficient use of resources, and maintaining strategic momentum. The concept of energy. Sun Tzu describes energy as the dynamic force that drives the success of military operations. It involves the efficient use of resources, both human and material, and the ability to maintain momentum in the conflict. 1. Concentration of forces. Concentrate your resources and forces at critical points to maximize their impact. Focus your energy on achieving decisive outcomes rather than spreading resources too thin. 2. Effective utilization. Ensure that every unit and resource is used effectively. Avoid wasting energy on futile efforts and instead direct it towards achieving your strategic goals. 3. Maintaining momentum. Keep the momentum of your operations to sustain your advantage. A continuous and focused effort can prevent the enemy from regrouping and counterattacking. Managing resources. Proper management of resources is essential for sustaining energy and effectiveness throughout a campaign. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of efficient resource allocation and conservation. 1. Resource allocation. Allocate resources based on their strategic value and impact. Prioritize the use of resources that offer the greatest benefit to your overall strategy. 2. Conservation. Conserve resources by avoiding unnecessary conflicts and focusing on strategic objectives. Efficient use of supplies and personnel helps to sustain operations over time. 3. Logistics and supply chains. Ensure that logistics and supply chains are well organized to support ongoing operations. Effective logistics maintain the flow of resources and prevent disruptions. Exploiting opportunities. Taking advantage of opportunities as they arise is a key element of effective energy management. Sun Tzu advises that you should be prepared to capitalize on favorable conditions and situations. 1. Seizing advantageous moments. Act decisively when opportunities present themselves, whether it's a tactical advantage or a strategic opening. Quick action can yield significant benefits. 2. Responding to changes. Adapt to changes in the battlefield environment or enemy actions. Flexibility allows you to adjust your approach and exploit new opportunities as they arise. 3. Avoiding prolonged engagements. Prolonged conflicts can drain resources and energy. Strive for quick, decisive actions that achieve your objectives without unnecessary delay. Maintaining discipline. Discipline is crucial for effectively managing and applying energy. Sun Tzu highlights the importance of maintaining order and control within your forces. 1. Training and preparedness. Ensure that your forces are well trained and prepared for various scenarios. Discipline in training enhances the effectiveness and efficiency of your operations. Adhering to plans. Follow established plans and strategies to maintain focus and avoid distractions. Discipline in execution ensures that resources are used effectively and objectives are met. 3. Managing morale. Keep morale high to sustain the energy and effectiveness of your forces. Address concerns and maintain a positive outlook to support ongoing efforts. Energy in non-military contexts. The principles of energy management can be applied in various fields beyond warfare, such as business and personal development. And 1. Business efficiency. Apply these principles to optimize resource use and maintain momentum in business operations. Focus on strategic goals and effective allocation of resources. 2. Personal achievement. Use energy management principles to pursue personal goals and manage your efforts efficiently. Concentrate on key objectives and adapt to changing circumstances. In summary, energy emphasizes the importance of concentrating resources, managing logistics, and maintaining momentum to achieve success. By efficiently utilizing resources, seizing opportunities, and maintaining discipline, you can enhance your strategic advantage and achieve your goals effectively. Chapter 6. Weak Points and Strong. In Chapter 6, Weak Points and Strong, Sun Tzu explores the importance of understanding and exploiting both your own strengths and the weaknesses of your opponent. Effective strategy involves leveraging advantages and minimizing vulnerabilities to achieve success. Understanding your strengths. Recognizing and utilizing your strengths is crucial for achieving strategic objectives. Sun Tzu advises that you should capitalize on your advantages to secure victories. 1. Identifying strengths. Assess your capabilities and resources to understand where you have an advantage. This might include superior numbers, better equipment, or advantageous positions. 2. Maximizing advantages. Use your strengths to their fullest potential. For example, if you have a stronger force concentrated at key points to overwhelm the enemy. 3. Maintaining superiority. Ensure that you continually reinforce and exploit your advantages. Keeping your strengths at the forefront helps maintain dominance throughout the conflict. Exploiting weaknesses. Identifying and exploiting the weaknesses of your opponent is a key element of successful strategy. Sun Tzu emphasizes the need to find and target these vulnerabilities effectively. 1. Analyzing the enemy. Conduct thorough reconnaissance and intelligence gathering To understand the enemy's weaknesses, this could involve weaknesses in their positioning, supply lines, or morale. 2. Targeting vulnerabilities. Focus your efforts on exploiting these weaknesses. Direct your attacks or strategic maneuvers towards areas where the enemy is most vulnerable. 3. Creating opportunities. Use deception and feints to create or enhance weaknesses in the enemy's defenses. This can lead them to make mistakes or reveal additional vulnerabilities, balancing strength and weakness. Effective strategy involves balancing your strengths and weaknesses with those of the enemy. Sun Tzu advises that you should adapt your tactics to the situation at hand. 1. Adapting to conditions. Adjust your strategy based on the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Flexibility allows you to shift your approach as circumstances change. 2. Protecting your vulnerabilities. While exploiting the enemy's weaknesses, also safeguard your own vulnerabilities. Ensure that your weaknesses are covered and do not become a liability. 3. Strategic flexibility. Be prepared to modify your tactics as needed. Strategic flexibility allows you to respond effectively to changes in the battlefield dynamics. Case studies and historical examples. Historical examples and case studies illustrate how understanding and leveraging strengths and weaknesses can lead to success. 1. Historical battles. Analyze battles where commanders effectively used their strengths and exploited enemy weaknesses. Examples can provide insights into successful strategies and tactics. 2. Lessons learned. Draw lessons from these examples to apply in your own strategic endeavors. Understanding how past leaders achieved success can inform your approach. Applying the principles. The principles of balancing strengths and weaknesses can be applied in various contexts beyond warfare, such as business and personal development. 1. Business strategy. Use these principles to assess your business's strengths and weaknesses relative to competitors. Focus on leveraging advantages and addressing vulnerabilities. 2. Personal goals. Apply strategic thinking to personal objectives by recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. Adapt your approach to maximize your strengths and mitigate any challenges. In summary, Weak Points and Strong emphasizes the importance of understanding and leveraging both your own strengths and the weaknesses of your opponent. By effectively identifying and exploiting these factors, you can gain a strategic advantage and improve your chances of success. Chapter 7. Maneuvering. In Chapter 7, Maneuvering, Sun Tzu explores the importance of flexibility and strategic movement in warfare. Effective maneuvering involves adapting to the environment, outmaneuvering the enemy, and positioning your forces to achieve tactical advantages. The essence of maneuvering. Maneuvering involves the strategic movement and positioning of forces to create favorable conditions and capitalize on opportunities. Sun Tzu emphasizes that successful maneuvering requires adaptability and foresight. 1. Strategic movement. Move your forces in a way that maximizes their effectiveness and aligns with your overall strategy. This involves understanding the terrain, enemy positions, and your own objectives. 2. Creating advantageous positions. Position your forces to gain the upper hand. This might include taking high ground, securing key locations, or cutting off enemy supply lines. 3. Adaptability. Be prepared to change your plans based on the evolving situation. Flexibility and maneuvering allows you to respond effectively to new developments and opportunities. Deception and surprise. Sun Tzu highlights the role of deception and surprise in successful maneuvering. Misleading the enemy and creating unexpected opportunities can turn the tide of a conflict. 1. Feints and diversions. Use feints to mislead the enemy about your true intentions. Creating diversions can draw the enemy away from your main objectives and open opportunities for decisive action. 2. Unexpected moves. Implement unexpected maneuvers to catch the enemy off guard. Sudden changes in direction or tactics can disrupt their plans and create openings for attack. 3. Maintaining initiative. Keep the enemy reacting to your movements rather than taking the initiative themselves. By controlling the pace and direction of the conflict, you maintain a strategic advantage. Leveraging terrain. Understanding and utilizing terrain is crucial for effective maneuvering. Sun Tzu advises that the terrain can influence the outcome of battles and should be used strategically. 1. Advantages of terrain. Use terrain features to your advantage. such as high ground for better visibility and defensive positions, or difficult terrain to hinder enemy movement. 2. Navigating challenges. Be aware of terrain challenges and plan your maneuvers accordingly. Avoid terrain that may hinder your movement or expose your forces to risk. 3. Adapting to terrain. Changes. Be prepared to adapt your strategy based on changes in terrain or weather conditions. Flexibility allows you to adjust your plans to maintain an advantage. Coordination and communication. Effective maneuvering requires strong coordination and communication among your forces. Sun Tzu emphasizes that well-coordinated movements enhance the effectiveness of your strategy. 1. Coordinated operations. Ensure that different units and elements of your forces work together seamlessly. Coordination maximizes the impact of your maneuvers and prevents disjointed efforts. 2. Clear communication. Maintain clear communication channels to ensure that orders and information are effectively conveyed. This helps in executing maneuvers efficiently and responding to changing situations. 3. Managing logistics. Ensure that logistical support is aligned with your maneuvers. Proper logistics enable smooth movement and support of your forces throughout the campaign. Maneuvering in non-military contexts. The principles of maneuvering can be applied in various non-military contexts, such as business and personal development. 1. Business strategy. Use strategic maneuvering in business to outmaneuver competitors and seize market opportunities. Adapt your strategies based on market conditions and competitor actions. 2. Personal goals. Apply maneuvering principles to personal achievements by strategically positioning yourself and adapting to changes in circumstances. Flexibility and strategic movement can enhance personal success. In summary, maneuvering emphasizes the importance of strategic movement, flexibility, and effective use of terrain in achieving success. By utilizing deception, adapting to changing conditions, and coordinating efforts, you can gain a tactical advantage and enhance your chances of success. Chapter 8. Variation in Tactics. In Chapter 8, Variation in Tactics, Sun Tzu explores the significance of adapting and varying tactics to maintain the initiative and respond to changing circumstances in warfare. Effective use of diverse tactics can prevent predictability and enhance strategic flexibility. The need for tactical variation. Sun Tzu emphasizes that rigid adherence to a single tactic can make you predictable and vulnerable. Variation in tactics keeps the enemy off balance and prevents them from effectively countering your strategies. Avoiding predictability. Constantly changing your approach prevents the enemy from anticipating your moves. Predictability can lead to counter-strategies that neutralize your efforts. Surprising the enemy. Employ unexpected tactics to surprise and disorient the enemy. The element of surprise can lead to mistakes and create openings for decisive actions. Maintaining flexibility. Adapt your tactics based on the evolving battlefield conditions. Flexibility allows you to respond effectively to new threats and opportunities. Implementing tactical changes. Effectively varying tactics involves understanding when and how to make adjustments. Sun Tzu advises that tactical changes should be well-timed and strategically sound. Assessing the situation. Continuously evaluate the battlefield and enemy action to determine when a change in tactics is necessary. Timely adjustments can enhance the effectiveness of your strategy. Executing changes. Implement changes smoothly to maintain momentum and avoid confusion among your forces. Ensure that new tactics are clearly communicated and coordinated, learning from experience. Use insights gained from previous engagements to inform tactical adjustments. Analyzing past successes and failures helps in refining your approach. Using deception and feints. Deception and feints are crucial elements in varying tactics. Sun Tzu highlights the role of misleading the enemy to create opportunities and gain an advantage. Deceptive maneuvers. Employ maneuvers that mislead the enemy about your true intentions. Feints and diversions can draw their focus away from your actual objectives, creating confusion. Use deceptive tactics to create confusion and disarray among enemy forces. Confusion can lead to mistakes and vulnerabilities that you can exploit. Strategic surprise. Incorporate surprise elements into your tactics to disrupt the enemy's plans. Strategic surprises can shift the balance of power in your favor. Adapting to enemy responses. Understanding and anticipating the enemy's responses to your tactics is key to effective variation. Sun Tzu advises that you should be prepared to adapt based on the enemy's actions. Reading the enemy. Pay attention to how the enemy responds to your tactics. Their reactions can provide insights into their strategies and vulnerabilities. Counteracting responses. Adjust your tactics to counter the enemy's responses and maintain your advantage. Effective adaptation prevents the enemy from gaining the upper hand. Maintaining initiative. Ensure that you remain in control of the pace and direction of the conflict. Keeping the initiative prevents the enemy from dictating the terms of engagement. Variation in non-military context. The principles of tactical variation can be applied in various non-military contexts, such as business and personal development. Business strategy. Use varied tactics to adapt to changing market conditions and competitor actions. Strategic flexibility and innovation can help you stay ahead in a competitive environment. Personal development. Apply the concept of variation to personal goals by adapting your approach to different challenges and opportunities. Flexibility and creativity can enhance your effectiveness and success. In summary, variation in tactics highlights the importance of adapting and varying your approach to maintain the initiative and respond to changing conditions. By avoiding predictability, employing deception, and adapting to the enemy's responses, you can enhance your strategic flexibility and improve your chances of success. As we conclude our exploration of Chapter 8, Variation in Tactics, we have uncovered the vital role that flexibility and adaptability play in achieving strategic success. By continuously varying your tactics and staying unpredictable, you can maintain the initiative and outmaneuver your opponents effectively. If you found this summary insightful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content on strategic thinking and classic literature. Your support helps us bring more valuable insights to you. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Sun Tzu's timeless wisdom. As Sun Tzu himself said, "In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity."